touch the paint.
Nice move from Jaylen Brown, getting himself involved.
I don't know if you guys got a chance.
Good group rebounding by Brown and Pritchard. JB, nice move. It's a three.
JB with those breaks.
Celtics up 3, Celtics up 5. Jaylen Brown.
Well, that's really good patience by Jaylen.
Extending out Brunson. Now it's Brown one-on-one with Anunoby. Brown makes his move. The fade. It goes for Jaylen Brown.
Brown wants it. Goes away from the screen. Wade coming over to help. He's doubled. 1 second left. Brown got it at the gun. Jaylen Brown can't miss.
Sixers fans wanted to travel on Brown. The fade is good.
Well, I'll tell you what, Philly's doing what you want to try to do to Boston.
White defended by the rookie Edgecombe. Brown the screen, switch with Oubre. Brown now trying to get physical. The turnaround is good.
First time seeing him in person, was surprised by how tall he was.
Edgecombe, he's listed at 6'5". Brown, fend off, and the jumper goes. Times after that trifecta. Shot clock is winding down. Brown lines it up. Jaylen Brown bangs it in.
Super physical on the dribble, but not when they go up to shoot.
Brown, that's tough. Talking to the Houston bench a little bit and then takes a spill. His worst mark as a Celtic, 38%. So expect him to break out of the slump as Brown put Keontae George on the deck and got the roll. Simons in the game, gets it out to Brown. Defended again by the rookie Bailey. And JB with a moon ball.
I love how he comes in and just like bombs away.
Yeah, he's not shy.
No.
Brown creates some space. That's tough. Here's Brown, who was dynamite inside the arc Monday against the Jazz, and he keeps that rolling. Simons creates some space and finds Garza. Brown, another mid-range, another deuce.
I said that about our front.
Bagley at the 5, matched up with Keita. Brown in go mode against Koulibaly. Oh my goodness, that fadeaway. Tough. Champagny played a couple of games for the Celtics a couple of years ago, April of 2023. Oh, Brown, that's a tough one. It doesn't matter. This guy is automatic. Brown going back to work.
Oh, yeah. You're that guy.
Jaylen Brown, a superstar showing.
Here come the Celtics coming the other way.
Bain defending Brown. Short jumper good by Jaylen Brown.
That was pretty good defense.
Brown finally gets it with the shot clock at 7. Backing in, fading away. 18-footer is good. Jaylen Brown working really hard to get that bucket. Carter has him on that switch. Shot clock ticking down. Brown driving on Wendell. Step back. 2-point attempt is a beauty. That's just
it's unguardable.
Time offense. Boston looking to retake the lead. It's Brown. Screen from Keita. Tigers back with him. 2-point attempt is a beauty. Brown into the paint. Fadeaway shot over Banchero is good.
That's we talked about that. There's just no way to defend that one. He knew.
Yeah, he said, "Give me the ball." In a hurry. There's the fadeaway jumper from Jaylen Brown.
Quick reaction by Maxey. Brown looking for a field goal. Doing everything he can. There you go.
He earned that one, right?
Yes.
He earned that bucket.
8-point game. Boston's biggest lead 4. Philadelphia's been plus 11 in this first half. Maxey on the pitch. Grimes short on the triple. White back the other way. Pritchard sees Oubre, works it to Jaylen Brown. Goes at Watford, turn and toss for 2. And the lead is 2. Derek White, Jaylen Brown will happen a lot down the stretch. Jaylen first for 2.
With him as the closest defender yesterday.
His length, his quickness, he's amazing.
Speaking of quicks, how about Jaylen Brown? Darted to his spot and scored the first 2. Brown, the push dribble, the tough fadeaway. Makes it look easy.
Man. I love the fadeaway shot.
Missed the preseason. Back out there now, and without Ja, they need him to do a lot offensively. Here's Brown from mid-range again. Brown dealing with Prosper. That's just so good. That's so good. Jaylen, the step back and the deuce.
Key to move, got himself a nice little jump hook.
Zubac, second team all defense last year. Could have made all NBA as well. There's JB from the mid-range. He's been an assassin from there. Which are games within 5 points in the final 5 minutes. Brown on the midi. Oh yeah, living right. He did play for the Lakers, and they traded him and Michael Beasley for Mike Muscala. And we're not going to hate on Moose, a Minnesota native who played for the Celtics, but that was lopsided. There's 2 for Jaylen Brown.
With that little pin down screen, still Jaylen Brown running at him, but it's just enough time. The Nets have run some really nice sets.
Well, Jaylen Brown's mid-range has been incredible this season.
Rebound JB. Fade away.
It's good. Celtics need a stop. They need a stop.
76 points is a season high for the first half. Brown on the fadeaway.
The poise, the composure. We're talking about 2 seasons ago, a 14-win season, to now being able to make these plays in moments.
Yeah, what a turnaround is Jaylen Brown trying to change the script.
1.5 on the plus side. Brown, good look at the free throw line jumper, and he's now got 21. 9 rebounds in this game. Again, 5 of those on the offensive end. Brown against Shannon. TJ forced him into a difficult shot there.
Yeah, I think you're right. A lot of players in that category that think they get fouled a lot more than they get credit for.
Boy, Brown steps back and drains a left angle 3, his 4th. Brown against Randall. Ooh, shove off. I mean, we want to talk about extension. That was beyond an extension by Brown.
After the Celtics' first turnover of the second, Brown on Brunson. He can do no wrong here. Mark closed out on him. Defense comes. Brown, give you a little Dirk Nowitzki. In the final year of his deal, Brown working on top on Brunson. Lost it, got it back, he got 2.
Brown splits defenders, backs in, fades away, and it bounces in. That kind of night for Jaylen Brown.
Brown with an up fake. And Brown fading. Bucket is good of the game. Raptors -9 in that category. And count the bucket. Continue. Brown, shot clock down. He's going to make a move.
That's key to the rebound.
3 is good. 20 points tonight.
Much better job.
Brown sticks the jumper as he put the shoulder into Scotty. And
Jericho defending Jaylen Brown. In the perimeter, he created all kinds of space for himself there. 13 points. Largest lead for the Bucks is +3 here tonight. Brown trying to hunt it down. He does, cuts the lead to 2, or to 1.
And he's sliding those pups right there.
Now Kuzma defending Brown. Clutch.
Here this season for the 15-10 Boston Celtics.
When you have to think, Noah, that for the Boston Celtics, this feels a little bit again like a proving ground game. A big-time shot early on.
The one thing about the zone is it does leave you vulnerable to offensive rebounds where you know Detroit can absolutely take over and take.
Wow. Knocks it down. Brown on Robinson.
Going right back to it, that mismatch.
Physical. Oh, that's absurd stuff from Jaylen Brown.
You just tip your cap.
Talked about it. How many games in a row with 9 and below?
5. Jaylen Brown gets himself his first bucket. Defended by the big man Ware. He leads him out to an island. In the isolation, JB to his spot. Mid-ranger is pure. Brown steps to the side, knocks down the triple right off the bench. White the inbounder. Brown fading away. Oh, yeah! What a shot!
He's playing him very physically and it's working.
White bounces now to Brown.
Now you got to help. There's a difference in, you can see the difference in how Jaylen Brown reacts when he's got
34 first half points.
He got clear. Yeah, he got clear.
Good defense by Ethan Thompson. Better shot.
He got clear
by Brown.
Stay there and be ready to help. He likes this side of the floor.
Jaylen Brown against Thompson. They beat the Lakers on Christmas night yesterday.
The Lakers didn't have much of a chance.
And Jaylen Brown has his 8th straight 30-point game.
Pritchard handles up top. He's shooting 33% from 3, 8 attempts a game. Out on the wing, a deep 2. And this is Denny, 3 assists, came in averaging nearly 7 a game to go with 7 boards and 26 a night. Jaylen Brown right now is stuck on automatic. 5 of 6 from the field.
To then keep it in play and then let his teammates do the rest.
Brown comes right back, corkscrews in deep, and then fades. Pritchard tried to screen. Murray over the top of the pick, right with Jaylen Brown. Between the wickets, step back 3, got it. Not for lack of defense or attentiveness.
On 2 feet if you're going to pass that ball.
Jazz turnover for the 6th time. They give up a bucket to Jaylen Brown. Queta back to White. Here's Jaylen Brown. Little wiggle against Market and stays in his face. The jumper. Oh, he got that one to Rocket with 7 assists. Jazz need to stop in a big way. Free throw line jumper on a step back. Jaylen Brown taking this game.
Ellis now on the switch out with Brown. Nice shade over there by Max. Brown falling. Jaylen Brown, I'm going to say he got hit on the arm.
At the start of his streak, Kawhi mentioned he's going to be more active from above the arc. He's been true to his word. In his last Utah the other night, the Jazz did make a run, but the youngsters helped bring the game home for Toronto as Brown knocks down his 2nd basket. And it's been Collins and essentially Derek Jones. They have combined to go as Brown puts it in again. For the first 3 quarters, now not finding the bottom of the net for the Clippers. Brown in the corner, tough 3, tough for some. 44 for Jaylen Brown.
And Brown thought he was season. 8th-year pro from West Virginia. Brown. Tough one over a court to compete for championships. It did feel like lip service to a lot of people outside the organization, fans, media, whatever. They actually believe that, and they're coming out and backing it up.
Incredible footwork and great confidence to do what he just did.
Speaking of footwork, on the fall-away, Jaylen Brown up to 15 points already. On the turnaround, Jaylen Brown gets it to roll home.
Timeout by David Adelman, and that fadeaway, folks, has been...
Brown switched on to Wembanyama. Whoa. Steps it back. Oh, my goodness! What are we watching?
High-ranked defensive unit on the Celtics side, down the floor consistently in transition.
Jaylen Brown had 5 turnovers when these clubs met in Boston. Already has 3 tonight. That's his 2nd.
I'm glad you took a shot at Nick there because he knew that he just knew from come off this.
No one goes unscathed. Here's a jumper at Jaylen now with 41.
Holland trying to stay with Brown.
Crowd got away with a push. Step back bucket.
But the ref didn't call the hand check, so they're not going to call the push off. Jaylen Brown putting on a show. Robbie, I had a perfect angle of Cade's eyes. He saw that play unfold from half court.
And how about how hard that pass is with one hand?
Jaylen Brown, the answer.
Brown going to Jackson. Moves him off his spot. Fadeaway is pure. Brown operating against Furphy. Up top for two. Jaylen Brown so smooth.
Yeah, everything he understanding how to find angles for himself to then also help his teammates. Brown, that is his game.
Back to the perimeter. Good job by Smith again on defense.
Stay down.
Brown guarded by Buzelis. Step back jumper. A rainbow goes down.
Well, you can see he's on a different mode. Like, because I played with MJ, but what it was like to call those games, coming as me now as a broadcaster, and just what was it like watching Michael Jordan every night? And Red said no, it was like.
Tactical coach. He reminds me a lot about Eric Spoelstra, who matches up very well with whatever you put out there.
Well, and he's also, the Celtics also is an extent.
You know, I think it gave us a lot of confidence and our group a lot of momentum. You know, it's like you play in those games and then you realize like the playoffs is a whole other ball game. And that series just really shaped
Brown picked up by Kamara with 10 to shoot. Dancing, driving, the fend off again, and this time it goes. Because they've lived through it and they've had to hear all the noise for all the years that they got so close to winning a title, as Brown delivers again. They are 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Williams to the curling Brown. Kamara's there defensively. Jab, Brown, jab, Brown. Brown just continues to produce in the mid-range.
Going to work on Daniels again. Tough fadeaway from Jaylen Brown.
That's against one of the best on-ball defenders this league has.
Jeez. That's the kind of night it is. Brown gets two as we're in the final 5 minutes, presented by Eastern Bank.
Those people don't know basketball. Okay. Those people don't know. Those are numbers people.
Brown with the fadeaway.
The Boston team that certainly looks different and plays different than what we've seen from Joe Mazzulla's teams in the last couple of years, as Brown starts 2 for 2. Brown has one of those. Dancing on Marshall. Step back tray. It goes! Jaylen Brown feeling it early in Dallas. That's where he becomes virtually unstoppable.
Get to his spot. Oh, look at this. Talk about getting to your spot.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, my goodness. This is shaping up.
Boston beginning to build this cushion as Dallas has gone cold offensively. Kelly trying to step up defensively on Brown. Brown likes the matchup, the fend off, and the bucket. Shireman. Miscommunication. Wasn't a clean handoff, but Brown has it regardless. Stops, pops, gets 2 more.
For 5. Brown switched on to Fontecchio. 21 for Jaylen. Out to Brown. 2 All-Stars going at each other. Brown got it back. No shot clock reset. Got to put it up. Made the shot. He banked it home.
Joe Mazzulla excited about what he's going to be able to bring in the post for this team as Brown drops it in. Trailed by 17 in the first half today. Brown, he got it. Jaylen Brown just too smooth.
After they only scored 89 against the Knicks, that was a season low. 37% from the floor. That'll help from Jaylen Brown.
White. Over to Brown. Brown faded away. Pritchard has turned into an inferno since coming back to a bench role. Joe Mazzulla says he's comfortable there. He just knows what the game needs. So does this guy. Jaylen Brown on the push away. Pritchard with a big arm. Brown, jab, fend off. Brown got the bucket. You two teaming up on the voice. I look forward to it. I am, as they would say, I am seated for that. 2 for 1 opportunity. Brown will take it for 3. Wow. He hits.
Well, he had a lot of room to work with. His head was at the rim.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Brown fend off and bucket.
Fresh body, Brown.
He's been conspicuous by his offensive silence so far here in the first half. Just one field goal. Brown on the tween, pulls up on the midi, got it. That's his first bucket of the quarter, Jay.
In the regional final as a starter, and talked about the opportunity, getting the opportunity.
Love seeing that. Brown, the tough fadeaway from the baselines, money.
And how Philadelphia is really strong, especially Maxey at the end of quarters. Three-point play there. Brown gets two, back for Boston. But now is the question, here as we enter the final quarter of the season, will Jaylen Brown have Jason Tatum as a teammate on the floor down the stretch? Brown says too small.
And it was later in the clock, but they worked for the best shot possible.
They missed 16 threes in a row. Brown trying to create some space. Beautiful looking jumper from Jaylen Brown. Brown fakes, Brown drives. Pulls up, creates some space. Brown, that is a patent move for him. That's the great equal. That's a fun matchup, those two. Talk about two feisty guards. Brown against Ellis. Pulls up, jumper's good. Jaylen Brown, smooth right there.
Number one that keeps him out of the paint and off the glass for the offensive rebound.
Brown turning over Wembanyama. Too good.
That's twice he's kind of gone at Wemby.
Shireman gets it in for Brown. Celtics are down by 2. Brown trying to step through, pirouettes, fires. Oh, Jaylen Brown got him!
White and Pritchard deserve a ton of credit for that as the Celtics win the margin. Here is Brown. Nasty. Here goes Pritchard. Brown sees the shot clock, rises up, makes the shot.
Jaylen Brown, career best, 28 points per game, 5th in the NBA. Rises up and hits at the foul line.
He loves that fadeaway.
50 games this year after only a handful a year ago. Brown in the lane with the jump stop and the hit on the short fall away.
And speaking of wager, can I make a friendly guess of a wager?
Sure.
About the game and just some accoutrements around? Fade is good again. Steph Curry.
They've actually made the same number of baskets, 22 apiece for Boston and Golden State. Off the bounce, Brown, count it, and a foul. A three-point opportunity is Jaylen Brown, being first-team All-NBA the last 4 years. With a shot clock running down, Jaylen Brown connects from mid-range.
Dave, when you called his...
Brown going right at him. Jaylen's got to be careful, and that one rattles in for Jaylen Brown.
One time. Right. We need the right hand of Cam Spencer to stay hot.
Be gentle with the dap. Brown with a fadeaway. Out of the timeout, Boston gets a score. So he's probably got 7 more on the meter. Brown, a quick turnaround for 2. Brown against Giroux. Works him into the paint and scores.
Kuminga now is the man on Jaylen Brown. Pushes him aside and fires.
You cannot give Brown that much airspace.
Screen for Brown. Dyson Daniels recovers to get in front of him, but can't stop the mid-ranger.
These teams are combined 13, 14 for 20 from 3.
Wow, Jaylen Brown, how did he get to the corner off the bounce?
You did not play for a full year. It will take a little bit of time.
And that's all it took was a little bit of time because he's playing like that now as Jaylen Brown is up to 34.
Good defense by Mitchell.
Brown on the step through, got caught in the air and hits again. 36 for Jaylen Brown. Boston already in triple digits. Brown looking for more. Sidestep 3. Another one for Jaylen Brown. That was tough.
From your way. Who had the nerve to ask Princess Stephanie to dance? See, that was a tiger.
Oh, shoulder shake there for Brown. Knocks it in. And late scratch, Kevin Porter Jr., Giannis, and Bobby Portis. And Brown. This is all female broadcast. We want to go.
Jaylen driving on Scotty Barnes. At the buzzer.
Brown off the screen. Into the rookie. Oh, he fends off on Kalkbrenner and puts it home. Instead, it's Brown. Switch with Kneppel. Back down. 7 versus 7. And the fader goes. Boston has flipped that script. Now 16 of 40 from 3. It's Brown. It's another bucket. Jaylen Brown playing like an MVP candidate.
Just like the mullet. You gonna grow a mullet in playoffs?
We need the people who do the emoji and put a little piece of tape on that thumb.
Brown gets 2 more, up to 7.
Try to run him off the line. He just sidesteps a 3.
Brown, little fade, nails it. Philadelphia without Joel Embiid after his appendectomy. Still recovering, not ruled out for the series. Brown able to hit, fading away.
But he and Jason Tatum, they've combined for 55 in this game.
Brown nuzzles, fades, and hits. Brown looking for a little more. On the drive, the fade. He got it.
7 to shoot for Boston. Time getting chiseled away. Step back for Brown. Yes! No way.
Tyrese Maxey is draped on him.
Luka Garza coming to the bench. The Celtics are going to sub some of the +1 crew. And there's a 3 for Brown.
Shot clock's already down to 6. Brown settles for a 16-footer and swishes it.
Wow, he's so good. Now Brown working on Edwards. Wow, good stick-to-itiveness by Brown. White comes to get it. Brown stepping back. Jackson 3. What a tough. Peyton Pritchard hit a heartbreaker at the end of the first. Jaylen Brown says, I might take this in my own hands. And he does. Still time for Philly. 4.9. Lead is up to 18. It's illegal contact, 5-yard penalty. First down. It was just 2 hands. Knock him down. Speaking of knock it down, Jaylen Brown.
George chasing Tatum. Tatum gets into the paint, floats it out. Jaylen Brown, Oubre right with him. Tough fall-away shot, got it.
And, you know, obviously they're capable of making those shots. Drifted too far from a lethal catch-and-shoot player.
Brown falling away, that's good. Jaylen Brown and Oubre. Brown falling away, shot is good. Beautiful post up for Brown, he's got 16.
Off the boot screen. Hook it, Brown, pump, jab. Half the shot clock gone as he attacks on Oubre. Brown fades and fills it up.
I really don't, because he can get that shot anytime he wants.
Brown still looking for his rhythm, and he finally finds one. And beat again on triple-double watch. Now it's Brown on Barlow. Wants to go to work. Brown spins. Brown scores.
That's what I wanted him to do the possession before.